Hello and welcome back to Farmer's Wife Homestead. I'm Stacey if this is the first time we're meeting. So today I'm just doing a really quick video. I started a new job today, a part-time job. So I've been learning the ropes and pretty pooped, but I'll get there. So anyway, I've only got time for a quick video, and I decided to share with you my tried and true cheese and onion scones. I think over in America you call them biscuits, and they were an extremely popular thing in my cafes, and my hubby loves them, and I've been too busy to fill the cake tin. So I'm going to make him up some cheese and onion scones. I have done this video before, but that was many moons ago, and it's buried with other recipes, so you might not have seen it, so we're going to share that today. I've got all my ingredients ready. I've chucked a quick sausage pie in the oven for dinner tonight, and then I'm going to make my blueberry slice, and I'm going to take it into work tomorrow. So I won't film that because that's already on another video, but if you want a separate one of just the blueberry slice, let me know. And yeah, let's watch how I make cheese and onion scones. Right, so into this bowl I am going to put 3 cups of just plain flour, and I've sort of I'll show you what I do. Sort of like puff it up so that I get a reading of what's in there. There's 2. Three. Okay, and to the flour I'm going to add, this is such a quick recipe, 1 teaspoon of salt. As you know, I use milk powder in my baking to save me having to buy milk all the time, so I've got some milk powder there, and I've got some baking powder, and don't worry, I will put the recipe down below in the description. Now I'm just going to give that a quick sort of mix through, because the one thing with scones or biscuits is you do not want to overmix them. If you overmix them, they're going to become tough. Okay, so I've got the equivalent of a large onion. You can put less in, it's diced, but hubby likes the onion through there, and I'm just sort of making the onion sort of go through the flour, so it's kind of coating it. I've broken my rule, which is to have cold butter, so I've got 75 grams of grated. As I said, the less hands-on the better, so I'm going to sort of like, again, grab the flour and just run it through the butter there. I did chuck it in the freezer for a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, but so you do not want to rub that butter in. And then we've got a couple of cups of cheese, grated cheese. Any cheese is fine, I'll just use mild. And I usually use parsley, but I have some chives that are ready, so I'm dumping some chopped chives in there. Now I'll bring you down into the bowl so you can see better. So I just quickly want to say that if you want a dairy-free version of this, you can omit the butter, and you can swap out the milk for oat milk, soy milk, whichever kind of other alternative that you use. You're not going to get the same results without the butter. You could use margarine if you wanted to, but I really try and stay away from that if possible. And yeah, as I said, you're just not going to get quite the same results and the same fluffiness. But I've made literally thousands of them without any dairy in them whatsoever, and they were always very nice. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing next. just got myself a nice big butter knife, and I have 1.5 cups of actually I almost made a boo-boo. I need 1.25 cups of water, because remember the milk powder is already in there, and if you were using cold milk then you would just use 1.25, sorry. So as I said, you don't want to handle it with your hands as much as possible. You want to keep everything as cold as possible. So I'm just using the knife to sort of cut through the mixture till it's sort of semi mixed through. I'm just having a look to see if I need more flour. I think that's going to be perfect. You don't want a dough that's too dry. I actually prefer to have it on the wetter side. I'm just going to grab some more flour. I've already cleaned and sanitized my bench, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of flour there, and then I'm going to turn this out. Onto the bench. Flour on my hands. Oh, help if you could see. Yeah. So you're just gonna literally just pull them together just a couple of times, just to get all those onions in there, and then I'm going to flatten it to about the diameter that I want. Nice big scones for my hubby. Just going to rinse my hands. Just grabbing a tray with a silicone mat on it, and I'm getting a glass, and I'm just going to do this. You rub your rim and of the glass and flour to make them stop sticking. Of course you can make little dainty ones. You can make whatever shape you like. So that's about the thickness of them. So I'll lay them out. Now it's, I don't know if you can see, it's still quite sticky in the middle. That's what you want. And then you're just going to bring this mixture back together. Try and get it the same thickness. I might get one more out of that one. The last one's usually the cook's, because that's not really, actually I could tidy that up. So it's not going to be the cook's today. Okay, so remove the most of that. Now I'm just going to I usually put a little bit of milk on the top, so I'm just going to make up a little bit of milk. In fact, no, I've got some cream that needs using up, so I'm just going to use a little bit of cream. And I'm just going to brush the top. Now you could top with some cheese as well. I can't be bothered getting the grater out, although I probably should. Oops, I've already done that one. and this just gives it a nice golden colour. As I said, you can put the cream on there, and that's going into a 180 fan forced oven for around about 10 to 12 minutes. So this recipe is great to have a, you know how I do these dry baking mixes. It's great to have it in the cupboard so that all the dry ingredients is already measured out. And anyway, I've got a video already of that, and I will link it at the end so you can see that if you want to know how to make up the dry mix for it. And also they're great frozen, so you can cook them, cool them down, and then chuck them in your freezer and then pull them out, and you can put them in the microwave or just eat them cold. It's up to you. These are nice with a bit of butter on them, either hot or cold, and yeah, they're just super awesome. When they come out of the oven, I put a tea towel over the top, a clean tea towel, dry clean tea towel, and what that does is it creates a bit of steam, and it keeps the scones moist, and you don't get a hard top. I mean, if you like a hard top, then that's fine. Yeah, but that's just a little trick that I use as well. This is the blueberry slice I was telling you about. As I said, some of you may have seen it and some of you may have missed the recipe, but here's a sneak peek. Or you can check out the blueberry video. Scones are just about ready. I'll top it off with the remaining mixture. I actually usually make them quite thick, to be 100% honest, but I don't know if you can see how soft these scones really are. Hang on. Alrighty, they're out. I definitely made them about double the thickness that I showed you. Don't take notice of me, one tired woman. I already know what they taste like. I've tasted so many of them. A little bit of butter on top. So soft and moist and beautiful, and please give them a go and let me know what you think. Alright, thank you for joining me today, and I know it was a quick one, but I have look forward to my Thanksgiving Thursdays coming up. I've got a very special recipe that I'm going to be sharing with you, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.